So, thought I would do a video on health, losing weight, getting healthy, but I think I'll save it for the next video because I just don't want to put as much thought into this one. I got a package today, which is cool. This is deodorant, which is something I use. What I've been finding is I've been liking different beard oil companies, and then the sponsors on Instagram are literally all of those. Some of them are just other things. This is deodorant, but what my second to last review was free oil. I just had to cover shipping. The one after that, I think that's how it went. The one after that, I had to pay, the shipping was free, and I paid $5, which is like a crazy price, for 12 sample size smells. That's almost like buy it or just cover shipping. Same kind of deal. This one, 100% free, cover shipping. Shipping was very reasonable, $3 for all natural deodorant, which is the only kind of deodorant I use. Something like 10 years ago, I was using some and I was like, oh, my arms are like, you've got a lot of nerve endings, and I think they're called like nodes under your arms, and a lot of like Old Spice or Speed Stick, used to be my go-to back in high school, has aluminum in it to kind of keep you from sweating. I don't really have a sweating problem. I don't really sweat, but every now and then you get like a little bit of a funky smell. But this one only costs $3, which is like half the price of one of those, I think there might be called like Schmidt's, something like an all natural. I've been using, what's the other one? It's in a white package, and I can never, we use their toothpaste. I don't know. But the smell on this one sounded awesome. So before I open it, kind of at like a crossroads on the beard. Not sure, this is just going to be an gist of what's on the mind kind of video. It's gotten long. I'm not sure if this might be the longest I've ever had it. And I'm thinking some other things I wanted to say. So either do I keep growing it? That's like the one way you get length. Trim it up so it looks neat for work. Or one of my big things I'm really leaning towards is like a short beard. That's kind of like the big thing. Short beard with a bit bigger of a mustache. Like cut on the sides. I would do it like angled, like really faded in, angular on the side, kind of more like an angle type beard, because right now it's like round. I think like the perfect beard is Santa from Rudolph, because it's just like this perfect round beard, and like when he moves his head, it like moves around with him. Very plasticky, very round in every direction. You're not just one dimension. You're constant. This is the only way I see myself in the mirror, is like straight on. But I forget that other people are constantly, I never see myself from side view unless I like take a picture. But this is like people are seeing you this way probably more than straight. Well, maybe like 50-50. So thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. If I don't do anything at the moment, it's going to get longer. I work in a school, and kids are always like, hey, you just got a big beard. Where'd that come from? Like, your beard looks so much bigger, because sometimes I only see them once a week. So they literally like see me 4 times a month. Which really can just like surprise you, I guess. Their parents probably don't have something like this, so it's like weird. It's kind of one of those oddball things. Joined a new gym just as a trial thing. It's literally freezing out today, 20 degrees in Michigan, cold, snowy. It's supposed to be up to 48 on Sunday. Today is Thursday, so it's going to be some crazy wind here. So I joined a new gym for the benefits of a sauna. I go to an Anytime Fitness, and if you're not familiar, Anytime gives you a little key ring, and you can open the door yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's really nice. If you need a shower, like you don't have access, like you're a camper or you live in your van, you can get access to a shower 24/7 anytime you want. You can have a bathroom, a shower, workout, water, cardio. But this new gym, I got an LA Fitness gym. It's same price too. If I go over like 2 months, I have to pay this like, I haven't had to pay, like sometimes you have to pay fees when you first join. The fees kind of come in the 3rd month. So I really only wanted 2 months anyways, just kind of cover the cold weather because we're near the end of February. So then I got March and April. By then the weather should be getting nice anyways. I wanted like the warm sauna. They even have a hot tub. To me, like hot tub and sauna are like super luxury items. The pinnacle of luxury would be to get a massage, like a personal masseuse massage on your back. And then like some tiers down would be like whirlpool. Because it works, it's like warm, kind of loosens your muscles in a way a massage would. So it's got all that. It's got like crazy amount of cardio machines, and we have at any time we have weights that go from 5 all the way up to 100. Planet Fitness goes up to 60, which is like wimpy. 100 is like you're doing some crazy weights if you're doing 100. I don't even mess with the hundreds. But so it goes like by 5s. This LA Fitness goes by, I know at least in the lower half, it goes by 2.5 pounds, which is a crazy amount of looking at the dumbbell rack. It just stretches, and they have a double set. So they have all of those times 2. I changed the camera. I'm kind of like in a room where it's like a half circle of windows, and I would open the windows on the one side of the room and close them on the other side, and then there's kind of like a door wall behind right now, and so get some light in, and then have the backdrop would be darker. But even with the windows closed, they're white blinds, so I figure white kind of is a bright color. I've seen some people where they shoot into a dark room. I watched a short clip, and it doesn't look dark back there at all, even though there's no light. So I've got a light above me, but it doesn't actually shoot down on me. So particularly, it's a sort of a sunny day, just no sun is coming in the windows. Kind of always get that. So this makes me feel like this kind of package, like when you were a kid, you'd barely ever get mail, and then once in a while you get these little packages. My grandma would send some, and they always just made you feel real good to get something like this in the mail with your name on it. So $3 got me this. More than just what I expected. So there's some like advertisements, maybe an invoice here. Yeah, I'll show you the price. 000 for the product and $3 for the shipping. This is called American Providence Natural Deodorant. This sounds really awesome. Fire pits and flannel. Kind of funny. Fire pit, you think of a fire pit, but this goes on your armpit. So they have different smells. It's got like an axe coming out. Seems like it's about standard size. It's cool that it comes in black too. Kind of like a guy looking deodorant. And natural deodorant, no aluminum, no pheromones, or what is that called? Parabens. No artificial fragrances, so kind of good for your arms. My favorite beard oil, I like the Vetiver beard oil. That's when I'm like, I gotta get back into that stuff. I liked it because I can make my own DIY my own beard oils, but I liked the smells, the scents from the other company. And my favorite is one called Fire Pit. It's got like a smoky smell, but it's not, I wouldn't want to smell like smoke. It's not quite that. It almost has like a sweet, kind of like you just get like a hint of fireplace, like just where it's like, bearable, not crazy, you're not wearing smoke. But I wondered if this had the same smell. So it's white. And getting a little bit. Almost smells like it has like a minty smell, and then it also smells like kind of like a little bit of a wax. More mint than anything, I would say. Maybe that's the flannel. What does flannel actually smell like? I can get it. Funny story. When I was in high school, my armpit, of course you got like your pit goes like in like a cup, but like the muscle on the inside of my, where my arm attaches, it actually like it bumped out. So when I would open up these new sticks and use them, deodorants normally are like this. When I would use it, it would be the opposite shape. And everyone was like, they'd see my deodorant once in a while and be like, what the heck? So turned out all the rays, apply a thin amount. I think you're supposed to put this stuff on dry skin. Very light and campfire smell, I would say, compared to the beard oil. And just like a clean smell. Minty, just like a tad bit of like toothpaste mint. So cool to try out. $3, why not? Get some fun mail. So yeah, I think my next video will be something about Beard Brand did one on losing weight, and I pretty much agreed with everything they said. But I thought I'd make one. Diet and exercise is what should make you lose weight. More on that later. At my heaviest, I was 340, and last year I had lost from the highest, which really the highest was probably 12 years ago. So I guess you could say I've lost weight and I've kept it off because I've been just chipping away at it for years and years, or I'd get down and go back up and then go down and go back up and go down, kind of like just bouncing around at my lower weights. But last year I got my all-time low in like a couple decades at 250, which is a 90-pound weight loss. I've got a video where I'm holding 245 pounds and saying this is what I lost. So that's a lot off your back. Gained, I don't know what it is, but last few months I've been eating like there's something wrong. I've been just hungry all the time. But I am on the mend, I believe. At least I feel like I am the last couple days. So we'll cut the video there. Not only did I get some deodorant, but I think tonight I'm going to order a light ring to go around the camera. Back when I went to Best Buy to see what I could get to hold my camera. They didn't have anything. It's just like these stretchy little things that kind of like grip around your camera. It's on a selfie stick, so it's not practical for shooting videos. I just always sink it into a tumbler and it holds it steady. That's pretty important, keeping the camera steady. But this is a light ring. It's a little ring. It's smaller than a regular one, but I feel like it's going to have a good look. Should be like a white light. I feel like what you'd want for shooting. It's a little tabletop thing. It's usually where I make videos anyways, and it holds your camera phone in the middle of the ring. On one of those little camera things, and the whole thing's like $30, so it's really cheap. It's not going to be this big table or a big floor one where it's like, where do I put it when I don't need it? It's not like I'm shooting professional videos. I do want to just make my videos a little bit better, and it looks like it plugs in with a USB cord, so just put it into the wall with one of those little iPhone adapters or whatever kind of phone adapter. So it should be pretty good. Hopefully the cord's long enough, or I'll just have to get an extension cord. That should help. Anything that can give you more light will give you a better picture, and if you're making a video, that's pretty important. So, got any questions, comments? What do you think? What are you thinking? Did you do anything fun this week? My big thing is I joined the gym. Pretty excited about. Had a good workout today. Got in the sauna today. Looking forward to going back. I mean, not always look forward to hitting the gym, but it just, probably more on that later. It just makes you feel better though. It's just like higher ceilings, the whole thing. It's kind of like going to a cheap hotel versus going to a nice hotel. It's just nicer. Just feels nicer. Hard to describe. Why plastic white countertops and white marble countertops can just make you feel better. But they do. So Maybe. Who knows? Who knows why it is? But there's a reason for it. All right. I wanted to make sure the video short, and it's not short.